any.
Why did they bring us the stupidest one, yeah?
Hold on. Calm down. Okay, I got a question.
Okay.
Do you have a legal right to defend yourself in Los Santos?
Sorry, say that again?
Do you have a legal right to defend yourself in Los Santos?
Yes.
Yes. So when an individual rolls up on us, when we are essentially just on the scene and starts gunning us down, how do you expect us to act in that situation?
Well, I mean, the best thing to do would, I don't know exactly what happened. I literally can't say.
Let me explain to you what happened.
Then why come over here and say,
hold on,
oh, I can answer your fucking questions, and he asks your questions.
Okay, but you're asking me questions about things I didn't see or I didn't.
So let me calm down. So
I said I'll answer your questions. If you ask me math questions, I'm not going to know the answer.
We getting shot.
What?
We getting shot, and we trying to get the fuck out of there. We ain't got no weapons out at that time. Speedy rolls up and fucking shotguns Future in the back of the head. The cops then continued.
Whoa. You're allegedly Speedy. We don't know who that person was. Bro.
Allegedly. A man on a motorcycle with a fucking helmet on. Okay? This motherfucker shotguns us. The cops don't even go after this motherfucker.
What are you talking about? I went straight after him. I literally chased him. He's on a bike.
Right. Okay. So at that point, does that not make us a victim?
You want to tell him the bit that you saw, Cassidy, or no?
Yeah, I mean, afterwards, after we chased the bike, which we did, we had several units on the bike, but they got away. I watched you in the jumpsuit have a class 2 opening fire, like probably upwards of 5 minutes after that all transpired.
We were getting shot from the roof.
Okay,
we were getting shot from a fucking roof.
If you would have paid attention, you would have, like my brother here said, we was getting shot from the rooftop, and just previously a bike pulled up on us and shot us, and now a car was pulling up about to shoot us. So what do you want me to do? Sit there and get shot? Or what do you want me to do?
Yeah,
what do you want me to do?
Regardless of having a weapon that's legal or not, I have the legal right to defend myself. Now, moving forward, I go fuck off. And allegedly, in this whole situation, how the fuck at that point, if I'm the victim in that, how the fuck do you articulate Tennessee versus Ghana?
I've watched you shoot when you were told not to.
I was defending myself. I have a legal right to defend myself if somebody's fucking shooting me, regardless of if the gun's legal or not.
So you guys aren't in a gang war willingly at all?
That has nothing to do.
Self-defense, by the way.
Of course it does.
Completely negates it. I don't know why you're even bringing up self-defense.
It doesn't negate it. How does it negate it?
Because you're not self-defending if you're in an active war with another gang.
What is the gang? What is the gang?
The fuck you want? So all of a sudden, if somebody rolls up on me and because I'm in a gang war, they start shooting me, I'm just supposed to fucking die?
Listen, why don't you just leave?
Real quick.
I couldn't. I was trying to.
We can't leave. We can't leave. First of all, we couldn't leave because as we're trying to leave, the police are tasing us and attacking us while we're trying to get into our car.
While we're being fucking shot.
Sure, and then we could have dealt with all that, and then you guys came back and tried to break your boys out.
We did do that.
Where are the other motherfuckers then?
Again, if you want to try to claim this self-defense shit, you can't be coming
right.
But
But you guys are like, you got us saying, why didn't you just leave? How do you want us to leave when we're trying to leave and put people in the cars and leave? And you guys attack them.
You put your gun away and began to run.
Real quick, before
but you just change it up. You say something
over the top of me all over again, okay? Real quick, you do have a legal right to defend yourself. You do not have a legal right to remove people from the scene of a violent crime, okay? You were warned. You continued doing what you were doing, so.
Okay, so what's your legal justification for shooting motherfuckers down if that's the case?
Because we are still in the act of an investigation. We do not know who the perpetrators are.
So anytime you can investigate someone, you could shoot someone down.
What you were doing
Give me the fucking reason for the articulation.
For a person who is a violent felon at that point, okay? So if you are doing that, you are technically
a violent felon, and
you are
what are you missing?
at that point assisting a violent felon. No, I am not going to stop talking, sir, because I'm trying to answer a question.
Explain the case law. Explain the case. What is the case law? What is the case law?
The case law being Tennessee versus Ghana. You are assisting a violent felon to leave the custody of officers.
Right, and what point of articulation are you missing?
Wait. How was I violent?
I don't know what the fuck.
Wait, hold on. I got a
question.
question.
I am not answering that question.
You're saying he's assisting?
Do you
know
guys
your
want
Bill of Rights
do you guys want a lawyer?
Am I an active threat at that point?
Yes.
Yes.
How do you articulate that?
I watched you shoot. Whether
I
you
was
want to claim it was
defending
defense or not,
myself.
okay, too bad.
How is that?
I
How
watched
is that
you
an
shoot.
active threat? Have I done anything to you or anything to harm anyone
were
else other than defend
shooting.
myself?
The police are there. There's no longer defending yourself
We
when
are
the
not
police are there.
psychic. Yeah, we are
Wait,
not psychic.
huh?
We don't know who is self-defending what at that point. We are investigating.
Okay, well,
At
hold
that
on.
point, you are a threat.
So
Hold
you
on,
don't know
hold
if I'm
on.
a
You
threat or
say
not.
Are a
no, but
threat
this
at
guy
that
just
You guys are
said
just
until we
contradicting
clear
yourselves.
you.
this guy just said the police are there. There's no point defending yourself. But my boy, he got shot down while the police were there, and you guys did what?
Okay, but
Yeah,
Chased after him.
Where is he then?
And what
Where
good
is
is
he
that?
then?
And what good is that
Where
for
is he?
him?
Not-
And what good is that for him? He's already been shot down. What good is you chasing after
down
him?
there. You're in
It's
a
on
gang
purpose.
war.
Okay,
It's
but-
your own fucking problem.
So,
This is
you
literally
can't
the
say
definition of natural
no,
selection.
but you can't
idiots
say-
get yourself into a gang war. You go somewhere, you get shot. That's it.
Okay, but you
Natural
can't
selection.
say the police
You
are
guys
there.
the dumb fucks.
You
don't
can't
think-
say
What
the
the-
police
realize
are there.
that.
Just
I'm not the dumb fuck that doesn't know what Tennessee versus Garner is.
You went into a gang war and you're trying to claim self-defense. You're definitely a moron. What are you
Cypress.
talking about?
How are you talking about? What gang war? What are you talking
Well,
about?
I got a question,
Oh, yeah, what gang war? There's
man with the
documented
cowboy
several
hat.
times
Man with
over
the
the
cowboy
past
hat.
24
Have you
hours.
got
What
charges
gang
ready,
war?
guys?
Good call.
I got a
That's
question.
right.
Who else?
Ma'am, I got a
Hold on.
question.
Anybody here still
Ma'am, I got a
not-
question. I got a question, ma'am.
Can you talk to somebody else? About
Ma'am,
it?
I have a question,
I'm not
ma'am.
the person who's
Ma'am,
primary.
I have a question. I guess you don't want to answer my question then. Crazy, they come over.
We're not sending
here to
anyone up
answer
right
any
now.
questions.
We want to give them their charges so that they can say whether they want to appeal them, bench them, whatever the fuck. So talk to your suspects, give them the charges because it's just going around in circles.
See, I would do.
You know what I don't get is they said you were there trying to get a violent felon out. How do you know I was a violent felon? Not one point did I have a weapon out. I was not violent at all. I was the one that got shot. You're trying to help me get out. I'm not a violent felon, so why the fuck you shooting him?
Yeah, I mean, the two motherfuckers you saying about violent felons, were they GSR positive?
Yes.
Did you see me with a weapon out? How'd you know I was violent? No, you don't. You don't know that. So your justification for shooting them down is invalid.
Yeah, we're clueless. You're right. That's true. Yeah, that's it.
I mean, there's no point. Like you argue with him, and
Yeah, not guilty.
See, you want a taco?
Yeah, you gotta attack. Yeah, I need some food, man. You get some food.
Oh, you're hungry? I don't. Okay, let me run upstairs. I'm gonna see if I find some. If you're hungry,
Ah, my
anyone.
dog.
Give me a sec.
You want to be let out of cuffs, by the way?
Nah, don't touch me.
All right, Cocky Tate, I got your charges.
Yeah, I don't care. Not guilty.
So your charges, Mr. Aubrey Forehead Webster. Today we're looking at possession of a pharmaceutical drug without the prescription, 15 months and $3,000 fine. You're looking at
All right, you're getting 30 months time served, so I'm sending you.
You're
up for
looking at felony obstruction of
114,
justice.
Okay.
it's 24 months and $900 fine. And you're looking at a gang-related shooting.
Cocky Tate, have
It's
a good rest of your
100
day.
months and $4,000 fine. Totally, we're looking at 139 months and $7,900 fine.
Future?
I'm waiting.
You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
how much
You
time
wanna
off
say
my
that?
Come on, my dog.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I fuck
Right.
with you. You know, I
See-
fuck with you, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Armando,
Okay.
What you saying? I can barely hear you. Say it again.
I said, you know, I fuck with you, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we just call it like, we call it like 60 months. You know what I mean? I've been here for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Right. See, you've been here for a while. Let me check what the other get. You know, Armando.
Yeah. Let me know.
See, let me see what I can do,
Alright,
okay?
Let me know.
Let me see if I can work it out.
Alright.
See? Maybe 69 is a good number,
Oh,
Armando.
69 is not bad. 69 is not bad.